who was also about to be.
Exactly. Now, yes, oh, but I don't say to person groups, but the Kwana, when you want the app. I'm proud of a conversation.
After this,
what's your name? I'm in okay there.
Since you are saying, you were that thing still watching there, you see. I said, talent and go by the charity factor. Yeah, we are babuno, I call winning back with music. And our bar. I do much of them upon that. So for, when I'm saying so for, you must say, I do much of it. But you are being paid, which you take. Don't know. No, anyone wants to know much jama. Teaching us on
child meat. Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning in today for part 2 of Quiet and Fire, burning tracks in the house of God. Part 1 was such a delight. You all liked it, you really enjoyed it. The comments that we got was so overwhelming. People listened with their parents, people listened with their friends, and were having so much fun. So here is part 2, the final part of the burning songs in the house of God, Quiet and Fire session. Yeah, so we hope you enjoy it, and if you did enjoy the first part, kindly share this with your friends and your family as well. If you did not, kindly enjoy this one as well. Enjoy it. If you didn't, go and listen again and enjoy it. But if it was here, we enjoy things, if you didn't like it, or yes. So here we go with part 2.
See, now me before girls a bit ejina ye random and so church for no, sad to say me the no the same trash talk. Sorry, but the same trash talk now. Munja Jim say messing na go for check. But nam kwa no so me kwa mze
mo you. The morning you to never watch tracks.
One thing about me is I don't have such a forgiving spirit. I mean, say one and the other bon pie. You just say, but bon pie, would be a passana. Mean dear Chiribi. But they are no crab.
And so, because that is what you are good at. And
that's the part I can fulfill and knows at me. I can't go and be preaching to someone when you feel. But if you ask me to sing to the person, I can do that. And I'm meeting me here. So bring your parts, let me bring my parts.
Then it makes the whole thing whole.
But on the other hand, the one can be that moment. Look at a fire by someone, but the coming is so okay. And they love our music outside there.
That's the thing.
They love our music. Not have someone. They love our music more than our
preaching. A lot of more people have been converted into the Adventist church through music,
which I'm one,
than evangelical, like the word. Even if it is the word, you always tend to say munyum toye do munyum yed no ma kama pa you
preach do ba munyum
to it is a buttress the whole point of Nyamesem camp, which the funny thing, they know said that's the effect it has, yet they're not willing to invest into it. Because explain to me how Symphonials, a fully SDA based choir, Ghana Funian Symphonians SDA for choir. This is your medicine.
Minimum wage, bro.
Almost anniversary. It's like
since 15. Almost 15.
Almost 15.
Almost 20.
One voice choir.
Okay.
One voice choir. Also fully functional SD choir. They are 20 years.
Okay, but
older than harmonious chorale, which is not a fully based Adventist way. It's a mixture. Older than harmonious choir. Yes, it's a non-denominational choir. Older than harmonious choir, yet the kind of impact and support that harmonious choir gets, OVC cannot boast of even half.
Okay.
Like I guess degrading the work that OVC is doing, but then I am sorry in the sense why have they sat down all these years? They could have to push them further.
It's your talent. When our talent, and also the better you more about it. However you go about it, it's your business. That's what it's in our head. It's
your business. Because that's what they do. The aliens in Ghana, it's an Adventist choir. But the kind of support they get from the church that
I will cry so. But dinner, I will cry so. Before no, you're gonna have one. Guy be Adventist. I think so. US now. Or take Miss Dream for. Hey, no Miss Dream for my you.
So why instead of waiting, it's not so bad.
Then I wait me cry have one. Why are not times I didn't because Omana was a more bomber 8 million are not willing to do it. And even if you work on no idea behind the corona, Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
I know.
They don't even want to hear.
That is the first problem. The churches that adapt the voice of the youth, you see a big change. Like any changes when you say it is very large and very swift. But unfortunately, most of the churches go university kakraba and so didn't say wouldn't nyansa ni nyansa say that's all they know. Like it's like almost they are afraid of change, and it's not that the change is bad. It is good.
When those Adventist choirs, professional ones, like CCC, Divine Choral, Pep Choir, what is it, Pep?
Yeah, no.
Penwell for choir. Our choir. Those types, no.
Shout out.
That is a baba, no. Now, no kind of Kumasi, not if it's not Kumasi. No kind of Kumasi say, I know a good youth class, and a good youth class, no.
The youth class, what support were they given to them to begin with?
No more catch I say in the youth class and say, I was in CC. So let me say what I had, what was there. The Koba say, easy a bayer in share. If you want to be part of CCCC, you should be part of your church choir, your singing band, or your youth choir. Until now, they are not present in your set. Now, set we'll tell you about church to come and see if you are part of. Because something like that, you want someone to come and too much say you go youth choir. But you go youth choir, no. It was no fault of ours. I want to man back when I was training on our new dear or ideas. You singing, you're not even singing for him. He's helping you individually build yourself.
Exactly.
One. Me will Subainbi say if I'm joining a choir outside my church choir, in a way, me my personal reason in here, my selfish side, I'm ready to join a choir. What I will get from there.
Exactly.
No monetary aspect per se. But I know that me no, I prefer to be a classical soloist. No, that dream, but when I'm gonna be a jata choral, different saying.
And they said that the brewer they describe it as the
brewer on a motor. Won't take him, won't take classical. Won't anything of that sort. I bet one way. I don't worry me before. I don't worry when it's so start. A boss and I'm and then you're open on
exactly.
So like, this car won't help me. Let me branch and get to a different car. It's not a car, different one. With the notion say one more. What's the don't say no more yet? And now then you move there. In a way, those cars no why build there. Instead of our churches to invite those cars
and learn
from them. It could be was a sheep. Allergy choral.
Nice. I don't know that.
Yeah, allergy choral. School 70s year good. Now you choir vesper of hymns once Friday evening. Just hymns. We did 477. Come ye disconsolate. Come ye disconsolate. I'm telling you that. Yes, for that. And now be my favorite Adventist song. Whilst we're singing, the light went off. We invited the church when the singing band. We were both there. The light went off, so we sang a cappella. We program. Yet to Quana, so penny bit to a quanimo. Was it Martin Guarano? Martin Guarano, Moto. Mobile Matthew. And that evening changed the choir and then the
singing band. Because man overdo them. They have years of so-called years of singing experience. So more about 2 years, 3 years. No, I'll sing.
A month old, we do years.
1 year, and they were like, what?
it changed it. After that, my entire years of programs, then our conference president, FT, Pastor FT Bedu, called us so many times. Hey, nay, come on, I am Montagna. No pet. No, I am Montagna. I said, when because they opposite to be like, some of God for them because we needed them place for our lighting and videos and stuff, which church no MCUT. Yes, a big movie program. Yeah, or not a computer, but not entire.
Yes, so moment the body of podcast. Yes.
Oh, my I said no blog. No, yeah, SDA come. And the moon is
all right.
Now, say in young Queen Americanism.
Pius.
Yeah. Now I'm buying. Yeah, work out. We're investing money for videos and business stuff. So we need a place asking.
What is the idea about where you're more time? What do you can be able
larger space? Well, now IFA, now the background in the IFA. It's not there's a church big when you're Honoma, Summons of God. You know, comes don't Sunday for dear. Padaya, my Upamada, no church board. And the amount say,
oh, yeah, Lance is a first order, say moderators, and one can't queen.
I'm the Maya. It's the next event for need come on one elder big catcher, you say. Want to be in Pastor Sabbath and quite a Sunday for them continue.
So one person will be sworn about that
about some assemblies of God went on. And I'm making a sense.
And in a sense, that's very
honor their own cop. And my colleagues in the back they were like, he's always on the Worcester into one bite like in the way and said about card those things. So they were like, and I said, I'm like, are you guys serious? But even the president himself is coming. The church in the president is coming. What is an elder?
I never know about
it. An elder. Let's have a concert. And after the concert, oh Jesus, it brought about going to Tikwani Biwaha. I can say in terms of choir music, those choirs in the yeah in the choir, you started work session.
Yeah,
I let you choral. The man that choirs in the ground songs baby. Now some of the choirs are there. They didn't know, but they still look up to us in a way because even if they will start
the pace setters,
yeah, they need to call some of us to get the guidelines. Exactly. Or chip in this. If you say you saying this because you're into those choirs now me go youth choir. Because I'm a good youth choir. Now cast I put me the money account. I'm going to me a chain bank or more to learn from them. One be who say yes to start. How many penny phones now? The young son they know for me and I was sure. It's a man number and as if one way of doing things. One way of doing things. We don't want to change. We don't embrace it. It's like they be never say never toy and teaching.
Wow. And like I was saying, yes, I would feel one a bonnie. And nah, they still want to do that. See,
to them they're bonnie. If you don't
like I think like I'm trying to say like realistically it's not a sin. It's nothing wrong with it. But to them
that's all I need there. I have to know. But yes, Matayeko singing band. Where they won't find Chay, but Yabeka. Why not?
Like, what do you need HFM?
You're too soon on hey, no one's helping Kumbi or the energies from Kumbi and Etonia was ancient of Potol. And the conductor, Master Coat. Master Coat. Was the jumping necessary?
But the jumping, that's a cause is
we 2 or 3 times. So
that thing, I think I'm someone for they went for one of these competitions here. Conductor could use skills where you fail. But the choir was singing very good.
So I want to ask, do they have a way I was a conductor behavior on stage?
What he was doing doesn't make sense because have you ever seen any professional conductor for nothing like that before?
Well, I at times I don't see orchestra.
The orchestras are different because I've watched
American conductor.
I've watched orchestra conducting, like as in the meaning of your moyeno. And depending on the song, you have to put in a certain
the most movements.
And the movements make sense.
Yes, it makes sense. Normal.
Yes, exactly. My way is show pension. And then baby, and it distracts from the song.
He wasn't appropriately dressed. Because now I'm a t-shirt.
No,
she was the
she-
only person in suits.
I think she just was you and I'm
That be no, she had
a full-on suit.
full-on suit. That thing, no, and yet maybe I because that is no move. Or that they want to
Is it
feel
so-
superior, so they dress different from the car.
When church, no, as a bia, the only maybe a church by something of this sort, we down there they are relaxed. Is it because the music in Teddy and shut down fun?
Any kind of thing be competition be by Echo, so was it Bomso Church? Yeah. When Madam, myself, Mammy Tiwa.
I don't think
Okay.
I know.
Sama celebrity ako nyanga staba ako friend Tiwa celebrity ako. Oh yeah, judge. Ewo. Na kwabi ba ya na mo she mufti. Na bi she not uniform also madeba.
Yeah.
To me na select him mufti for na ba ba. Say me freko bo for na me ntias.
Remember, as I'm going to say, because uniform for the almost mufti. It's about one hang of a friend one. I just ask.
Because kwabi so see man no sorry yeah. They were off key. So just stood up, strike the key on the keyboard for them to listen.
Aye.
No better now.
Well, I want to with zero.
Once I win him, but she's one person who can to me now push
Exactly.
because Omun is always strict.
I think okay, some level of discipline, and like we don't see the power of discipline in music. We tend to see the but then when you inculcate just with a drop of discipline in the music environment, it changes a lot of things. A lot of things.
It all boils down to we being disciplined.
A lot of things.
We the church giving in to help us, as in thinking of us and trying to invest in us one, then we also being
You also
disciplined.
need to be very, very disciplined.
And we have to, the investment in is they should give something small to our directors. Hey, they are doing good.
Because they all have they have things they have to do with their own lives. Like they are given extra. And as much as yes, then God comes first, God is priority. But still, they could have chosen to do something else.
Yeah.
They could have chosen to go to places where they'll actually be paid for the services they are rendering to you for free.
Minimum Obi. I won't cry her. I know join one of the choirs na ya would in be crowd.
Hey, ya baby bro.
I'm not joining back. My organist.
Okay.
Which I as easy for class and programs no most about Sundays. And I'm tackle programs.
Yeah.
Our church be our Jungano. Where was that? Jungano. Sunday church be our keyboard normal. But Shadi, I buy well paid secondary school tutor to teach and so. But salary now, church in the man every month and bro, I buy second of the month. Then I only quite natural wasting the time now when I should. Which I and it makes sense. I'm a family man.
Of course, because what we are now about, you also have a purpose.
Oh, a family man.
You also have a purpose. Apart from the fact that yes, God is priority, but then you also have goals, your own personal goals.
He's in the same God work at that church. That's what I know.
Let me say you're new, but like I say, SDF have this mentality to say, you made money, it's your car. Why? They don't count that as part of Nyame Ejuma. And you're saying a calling.
You think being a chorist, I just kind of and then you're a chorist.
That's the mindset they have. Not the funny thing is when you read about the things that Ellen White writes about, I've forgotten the book. It's like music in words. She describes singers, choristers like preachers. I just say, the medium now, they convey message is faster, it's easily accepted by the general public because the harmony na nyom na kasa na mu ba no upo wa homa na no abebubu in advance compared to sakra me kumane
Back here now.
Like these guys, you see the difference.
Yeah, the difference.
And see, we don't respect our music this one in the whole way, unless say there's certain people they give that accord to. Or very popular composer. Very
are you
popular.
Sure?
And I made me say there are certain people.
Me who be that?
But from say about him, there's certain people.
And it's a mechanical control. Say about him. If we mono, abusa for yako. Senya Sunday for the can so mobile. As if for Bekata Songomunfi. I'm saying it to my full chest because Kiwa free. You know, say about are on the same level.
Kiwa free. Yeah, like I saw how many choirs did I see.
This is kind of a show to Anna.
A full concert.
Yeah, full concert.
But we, as like even on your social media pages, no, I think it was only the only ones I saw. I think was Symphonials, and that they changed their wall, this one to black.
Yeah.
Don't trust the free more. So all the other choirs that I saw doing singing for myself watching didn't do something for KFE. But this is someone whose song almost every choir has sung when you party after.
When in the Bonnie was is it NG8? The Bonnie Yatwa. Come on, one night in NG6. And cried in Boyana.
NG6, I mean, only carry your party after.
NG6.
Which one is that one?
We book when here.
Hey, NG6, there were.
Hey, when you NG6.
Min kai near what NGs.
Also, what kind?
Yeah, what the kind is say?
I am going to scrap for quarter, yeah. Beji,
we Yamawa kind of
good.
Yeah.
No, me what kind of
almost every church sings it too. Funny now, baby, how the popularity it got almost every church sings.
I said about it, me when he say Sunday phone they can't pay that free mono.
Because most of his songs entered into
for a page. That's an be a can. To be a canasa woman no through us when now I'm a cabby.
And it was one of the most popular what's the word? One of the most popular composers concert ever done in Ghana.
Yeah, with harmonious choir.
With harmonious choir, new OVC, Symphonials, they are the most popular composers concert ever done. So it's like a lot of people knew the man. See, and then I say because Oman Forman Wang Jimua na jeta.
Yeah, so any music is yeah. His MP, your bomba say Sakababa. And I don't know if when they see such videos like Mateko for them, it speaks to them about something. I don't know.
And they laugh about it too. That's the thing.
Just that.
They just laugh about like not even paying for like even whether when we started where that's not as we are serious about talking about this thing. Yesterday, you know that yesterday we laughed about it.
Got to status.
Exactly. You see, so that is where it's
and posting it on my status now. I made a caption. I made subsequent captions. Like I wrote something on my status regarding that. And as in there be one, and quite there be one. Omo kan ko mo mfi. As a biabro na go so ba norm. Now we are showing him. But you norm because how can a choir get on stage and sing poto like this?
As a man we crack Prince can about and you share near before.
I say Ellen White books need the only main book. What says about for the band? I was my back of the more the Sabbath and not to him a share. You go back.
See, bent offering, woman to me in fact, and Nama Ash and Pomera. Or say, being
he always tries say, or turn your man on missing notes, and you're not a shit. I want demo. So he tries to learn the song and he learns it well.
He makes sure say he won't be at fault. He won't contribute to a new share.
I can't be so fed out there in the game. Then I Mecca. The doctors need so I will cry anymore. Money man, it go too much. It's a deep no form.
Yeah, boss.
Because say director the page on my back. Na obiti was saying any day to want to. But remember say you call him, I say you call me church. So as I'm not making.
So my parents.
I also want to name the one American. You call camp meeting. What as a just a man or so? Yeah, take choral group door. You have never divine choral. You divine choral, no. Divine choral. We are bomb so for choral group. Na a director said, but obon some new wine now. Na ye continue, you will create obon some. You call Boston. Yeah, just once upon and then the core company. He sent Opoku. Afia Mimi.
Shout out to Afia Mimi.
Family say, and young and to on top. For some man to a we thought she was joking. We were called to sing and then that particular song. And I rehearsed and then I once I call and response. Or finally, I just run after. I said, oh, this is good. I ain't me at all. Not funny at all. Me at a point stopped singing and she was laughing into the microphone.
Hey.
Yes, because I said anything to on top. She enjoyed top. After 19,
which na stage?
I on stage. Yeah, picture and I started playing first song line there. Say,
hey, have you ever won by?
I feel me. Stop singing. And she was laughing into the microphone. It was the only soprano. And then we were there, and I say, yes, I've been for that. I said, I'm so much. At a whole district company. Discipline, we don't know.
Hey. Like I told you so.
So, some may say about a year. Yentie, Yanso, you move be 19 and paying for the back at you. That means director don't even kind of say, Sanyon was a yacht. What's the make say? To you, maybe it doesn't convey anything to you, but the person listening or no audience will be back home.
Yeah, you've done your job.
Your job.
Yeah.
So to tell me, say, one catch me say, or catch me say, and you would into on to. Now, Bashano. Now, what's that pie and me machine more competing as
Ashon.
When you penny.
You don't watch the cake or says, Regu Michael.
Now, my name is answer to you. Is that a quite Alethea voices? Oh, man. Not a classical and things. And it was a day. I was like that Alethea name and the quarter and Alethea. So, my band comes 30 minutes earlier. Mama told me about 12 Street. About the phone. Message. Who knows? You don't know where you're about me. One thing I always love about CCs when they go for programs, yeah.
Or see in your time you discuss it, discipline into in choral music as a whole, because I said the whole when your problem your discipline.
What's in the year, program be no me no crowd. Also by a session of that in Kumasi. So they were invited, was invited for that concert. I was part of it. They don't say what it came for our dress rehearsal or our rehearsal for
the concert.
Then you told that already, so talk about how Kumasi. They were still thinking, say, yeah,
we are an muscle. I'm back a craving a bit.
So they to pass to. He got there. I said I was white, French to scan. And I'm the phone. Now I'm book. Not part there. And we are to be bringing one for. He was saying, with our phones off
in the bowl, the repertoire show on some.
So he was like, after the rehearsals and was to talk, the first thing he said was, wow, I've never seen any choir as disciplined as this one. I thought all the good choirs are in Accra. Now, I'm going to say choirs because I'm going and the dance man
exposure may be neat.
Man would be quiet. More phones and now you just go into my mess and say, he was surprised. He probably said, more church on now. I don't know if say, I was saying my brother's opportunity there. You put ma, I said my name on yourself. We're going to check on your call. Remember. I don't know again.
Oh God, hey, what to say, you know?
There could be, but all my days in there, never saw one CC member when a choir, they tell them some say, or yet any number. It's like, it's not better. Should you join their choir? You should be part of all these choirs in the church. And you should, what you learn and you think it's help, can help with your choir.
No, they are free
to go and help. Should you call them at any point to come and help with your choir? There is available to come and help. Those things were going on there. It's not a war. It's like, because now everything was on us in a good choir. Those things I said, who is in the morning since in the but we're trying to they were the kids that feeling.
Every year, sorry, very French.
But I get to remember ourselves.
Yeah.
Now those things were going on. I'm not sure said a major because Sema is one person there. When it comes to discipline,
Sema very disciplined.
Very disciplined. He's extremely disciplined.
Very disciplined.
On lateness.
Yes, yeah.
If rehearsal is at 2:30, there's a full house. And he will be the one to come in the last person. Train will be room so. Someone make sure he gets the exactly 3 kilometers supposed to start rehearsal. You have to tell right keyboard back man and the car chair from the table. As soon as he enters, nobody else enters. When him say, oh, but not say, I told him how I late saying what you could feel, which I late fee. And it was popping out. So I left to a different choir. The members of that same choir, maybe happened to be with me. We were doing things by Sarabi. So I was like, I said, man, I told also like, I'm surprised. The first choir you joined about was CCC. And I was there with you. How you see training, you see find the things we were taught to do, not to do at rehearsal sessions and stuff like that. And you're doing the exact opposite here. Like, you didn't learn anything.
Yes, yeah. The bonesy.
Many lady be diner. Or maybe see echo the same car. One night of a little fear.
No, so don't go say.
No, I'm not going to there's a bunch of fear. One night from 8 to 6, no. And she half a minute.
Above rich.
Yes, it's
above rich.
Yes.
You way. That's going to cry. How many hours is here? I think we had the one rehearsal and finish it. Then the next rehearsal boss. So the we Daniel.
We have learned we say 5. Approaching old songs. The dress rehearsals, Assange rehearsals. I voice training require that same period now.
Hey.
So I won't come and sit here. You guys to be wasting my time. As I'm applying,
all night. Above reaching.
They would learn the song all right. They would talk plenty over the famous. Which my time Siama. Hey, how? I'm not how do you, but it became part.
It became part of you. Who feel on you make sure that you are going to. We're going to learn.
Even the breaking is about 30 minutes in the whole night. 30 minutes breaking. So the break in the buy one. So I don't know what you did.
Silence. Silence.
So which means I know put the edge. No,
what about it now?
Obey you would,
no, I show you.
So it all boils down to discipline. If their Christians are not disciplined, our church is not supporting.
It's not supporting us. Supporting us at all.
Our directors plays too much
with the members. It's a discipline. Also,
the guy Macmillan from the church choir now, or church choir uniform. And no cancer will be in so and so he was like, what was original as punishment. How is Macmillan?
Yeah, very young.
But it's so very disciplined. You see, my man is sorry. As for one sorry no. Let my man let him answer. The point of ending was like, yeah, I was the mother of the pretty man is original. It's it will be a.
Did you ever know your age? You are not above your special treatment when you need today. I shock. Edge our dinner who didn't come home. You can't weather. Hey.
Now, what you say what me first time I was.
That's the thing. We also don't appreciate the time that they put into we feel how they does. Then the last point I think is one of the reasons why with regards to the youth choir aspects anyway you say the members themselves are not willing to put in the effort, like go the extra mile as well, because sending it's like you have almost everything against you. Wow, put direct and say you're something which is there. More need discipline. What do you put in? You still have to put in the little extra efforts to push yourselves. So that's
That's what they would tag. Of our, isn't it? Oh, we don't put in the shame something and go up.
So what jata when you say when you are brain
Oh, by the way, I mind you about the Benya, Abeja Bolini, but also go say what you've learned to know.
You want it will help you.
It's a verb one into them say, you don't want to listen.
About that,
so stick to the
Form 1 students. Form 1 students.
So say how you soup
near buying. Discipline now boils down to discipline. Exactly. Excuse. There's nothing kills me. Oh my Lord. Nothing kills me than excuses. Like something say, this is wish you can really do something about it. Yet you come and make you look at an emergency. Beyond your excuse. Like, and why I always ask that question. Why do you join the choir in the first place?
Family sticks together,
grows together.
So the more you guys stick together to the get if not, what they are now doing, waba.
And then waba, I thought it'd be about who new face, who new mobia, what's the baby. Like, it's not helpful to you or the choir.
Membership. Then we work to the reason being that directors know to know how will be artist chairman.
Exactly.
Good. How was it talk me soprano? How was it playing the bass? How was it playing the bass? How was it playing the part? But how was it playing?
Yeah.
Did you sing? We were. How are you going?
Exactly. Because we do think as a baby, we betcha we like I don't because it's like we be apply then what him because if you apply this one here, this one doesn't like it. If you apply this one here, this one doesn't like it.
How are you growing? Like how?
You can't serve two masters.
But since another one want to be contract also.
You'll be a minimum. How terrible children. Muridi, Stephen, Opoku. Hey! Oh no, and no waha, or chino, what get we event is the audition walk away, and then when they were away, what's the walk? Alright. Hey! This one just a quite bit on your man. I ended it. Or how do I know what is here? I'm like, oh, it's not far. Because EY, no, this is a typical nasty NVC scenario. EY, discipline 200%. Qua discipline 22%. Almost as a EY, but on my quite they feel like. And when me time when I'm be a madam be a music director, I'm for be a one channel because I made them aware. Say, why you were expecting to give you 100% of discipline? Baba has said my two. This is awesome. And then we go almost up. And it changed. They brought some change. People outside the choir realized that change, And it's one of discipline. Discipline is not something you apply in certain places. It's supposed to be a mark in your life at every point. You have to show that level of discipline. But you feel like here deserves discipline, here doesn't deserve discipline. How that way, that where you are now, you're not applying discipline. Which is the hobby brain. Yeah, hobby brain. If you have any questions, please sound off in my comments, whether it's Spotify, whether it's YouTube, wherever you are listening from. Sound off in the comments. What do you think? This is what we think about the situation and what can be done. And I'll use this opportunity to thank Onya Listwell. Listwell, thank you so much for joining me today. And in my opinion, with Dr. Nancy, we'll see you more on this humanity. That's a bit and you have a wonderful week. Bye.